Welcome to Fluent English Daily, the professional way to master the English.
Hello and welcome to Fluent English Daily. I am Emily.
And I am John. It is so nice to be here with you today.
Today we are talking about something very special. We are learning Ramadan vocabulary for beginners.
Oh, that sounds very helpful. Many people talk about this time of year.
Exactly. We want to help you understand words like fast, pray, and the mosque meaning.
I see. Those are important words. Sometimes English can be a bit difficult.
Yes, but we will make it easy. We want you to feel safe and comfortable.
Haha, I like that. A nice coffee, a quiet room, and some new words.
Perfect. We will look at the fasting meaning in English and more.
Wow, I am ready to start. Let's make these Islam words easy for everyone.
Great. Let's begin our very calm and friendly talk today.
So let's look at that first word. You said the word is fast. I know that word. It means to move very quickly, right?
You are right, John. Usually that is what it means. But in this topic, it is different. When we talk about Ramadan vocabulary for beginners, the word fast has a special meaning.
A special meaning. Tell me more. I'm curious.
Well, the fasting meaning in English in this context is about food and drink. It means you do not eat and you do not drink for a certain time.
Oh, so if I do not eat my breakfast, am I fasting?
Yes, exactly. During this time, people do not eat from the moment the sun comes up in the morning until the sun goes down in the evening.
Wow, that sounds very difficult. No water all day?
It can be hard, yes, but for many people it is a very beautiful time. They do not just stop eating, they also try to be very kind and patient.
I see. So it is not just about the stomach, it's about the heart too.
That is a lovely way to say it, John. Yes, it is about the heart.
So fasting is the action, and fast is the word for the rule.
Exactly. You can say, I am fasting today, or the fast starts at 5 a.m.
Okay, I understand fast now. It's about control and being quiet inside.
Yes, and that leads us to our next word. To help them stay quiet and strong inside, people pray.
Ah, pray. I hear this word often. It's a very common word in many places.
It is. When you pray, you talk to God. It is a time to be thankful and to ask for help.
Right. I think I see people doing this. Do they do it at a specific time?
Yes, during this special month, prayer is very important. They pray 5 times every day. It helps them remember why they are fasting.
Wow, 5 times every day? Wow, that is a lot of talking to God.
It is, but it only takes a few minutes each time. It's like taking a small break to breathe and feel calm.
Like a little rest for the soul.
Exactly. It makes these Islam words easy to understand when we think about how they feel. It's about peace.
I like that. Peace. So we have fasting and we have praying. Where do people go to do these things together?
That is our third word, John. They go to the mosque.
Mosque. I have seen beautiful buildings with tall towers. Are those mosques?
Yes, those are mosques. The mosque meaning is quite simple. It is a place where people of the Muslim faith go to pray together.
Oh, so it is like a church or a temple.
Yes, it is a holy building. Inside, it is usually very open and quiet. People take off their shoes before they go in.
That sounds very comfortable and humble. I like the idea of sitting together on the floor.
It is very nice. It shows that everyone is equal. No one is better than anyone else in the mosque.
I see. So during this time, the mosque is very busy.
Oh, yes, especially at night. After the sun goes down and they finish their fast, many people go to the mosque to pray together and see their friends.
That sounds like a big community feeling.
It is. It's a time for family, friends, and even strangers to be together.
So let me see if I remember. We are learning Ramadan vocabulary for beginners. We have fast, which means not eating. We have pray, which means talking to God. And we have mosque, which is the building where people go.
You got it. You are a fast learner, John.
I see what you did there. I am fast like a car, not fasting like the food.
Exactly. You are using the words perfectly already.
Well, you make these Islam words easy to learn, Emily. It's interesting to see how these words are all connected. You fast, so you pray to stay strong, and you go to the mosque to be with others who are doing the same thing.
Right. It's all about the community. When everyone does it together, it doesn't feel so hard.
I can imagine. If I was the only one not eating a sandwich, I would be very sad. But if we all wait together, it's like a party later.
Yes, and the food tastes so much better when you wait for it all day.
Oh, I bet. I get hungry just thinking about it.
It really teaches you to be thankful for what you have. When you feel a little hungry, you remember people who do not have enough food every day.
That is a very good point. It makes you more kind, right?
Yes, kindness is a big part of this, so we have covered the basics.
We have fasting, praying, and the mosque. I feel like I understand my neighbors a little better now.
That makes me so happy to hear. That is why we learn these words.
Is there a special name for the meal they eat when they stop the fast?
There is, but maybe we should save some of those words for our next part.
Oh, you're right. We don't want to give too many words at once.
Exactly. We want to keep it simple and calm.
I agree. These 3 words are a great start. Fast, pray, mosque.
Perfect. You are doing so well. I hope our listeners are feeling good about these words too.
I hope so. It's nice to learn together.
It really is. Now, before we move on, let's just think about these words one more time.
Okay, I'm thinking. Fasting, praying, the mosque.
Good. Now we are going to look at how we can use these words when we talk to our friends.
Oh, that will be very helpful. I want to know what to say if I see someone who is fasting.
We will talk about that in just a moment. It's easier than you think.
Great, I'm ready when you are.
Let's take a tiny breath first, just to enjoy what we learned.
That feels good. Okay, Emily, what's next?
It means they stop eating and drinking during the day. This is the fasting meaning in English that we use when we talk about Ramadan.
For the whole day? No water? No bread? No snacks?
Yes, exactly. No snacks and no water from the time the sun starts to come up until the sun goes down in the evening.
Wow, that sounds like a very long time to go without a drink of water. I get thirsty after just 1 hour of walking.
I understand, John. It is a big challenge, but that is why it is such an important part of Ramadan vocabulary for beginners to learn. It is about more than just being hungry.
If it's not just about being hungry, what is it about?
Well, it is a time to be very quiet in your heart. It is a time to think about people who do not have enough food every day. It makes people feel more kind and more thankful for what they have.
I see. So when you fast, you're training your heart to be patient.
Exactly. That is a beautiful way to say it, John. It is about patience.
Aha! So if I'm learning Islam words easy, fast is one of the most important ones. Do people eat a lot at night then?
Well, they have a special meal when the sun goes down. They usually start with something small, like a date, the fruit, and some water. Then they eat with their family. It is a very happy time.
That sounds like a lovely way to end the day. But you also mentioned another word earlier. You said pray.
Yes, that is our next word, to pray.
I know that word in a general way, but how does it fit here?
In this context, it is one of the most important Islam words easy for us to understand. People who follow Islam pray 5 times every day.
5 times? That is a lot of praying. When do they do it?
They do it at different times, in the morning, at noon, in the afternoon, in the evening, and at night.
So it's like taking a break from work or a break from your busy day to just be quiet.
Exactly. It's a moment to stop everything and connect. They stand, they bow, and they put their head down to show respect.
It sounds very peaceful. I think we all need a moment like that sometimes.
I agree. It helps people feel calm, and often they go to a special place to do this. That brings us to our third word, mosque.
Aha! I have seen those buildings. They often have those beautiful round roofs, right?
Yes, those are called domes, and they often have tall towers too. But let's talk about the mosque meaning itself.
Is it just a building?
Well, the mosque meaning is a place of prostration, or a place where people bow down to pray. It is the house of prayer for Muslims.
Curious, what is it like inside? Is it like a big hall?
It is usually a very large, open space. There are no chairs like in some other buildings. Instead, there are beautiful, soft carpets on the floor.
Oh, so people sit on the floor.
Yes, and before they go in, they always take off their shoes.
Haha, I like that. It keeps the carpet very clean.
It does. It is very clean and very quiet. When you walk into a mosque, you feel a sense of peace right away. People stand together in long lines to pray. It does not matter if you are rich or poor, everyone stands side by side.
That is very nice. So a mosque is a place for the community to come together.
Exactly. It's a place for friends and neighbors. During Ramadan, it gets very busy because everyone wants to be together.
I am learning so much today. So we have fasting, which is about not eating to learn patience. We have pray, which is about taking a break to be thankful. And we have mosque, which is the peaceful building where people go to be together.
You got it, John. You are doing great with this Ramadan vocabulary for beginners. These words help us understand what our friends and neighbors are doing during this time.
It makes it feel less like a mystery and more like a beautiful tradition. Islam words easy. You aren't joking, Emily. These are simple but very deep.
They are. And when you know the mosque meaning, you realize it's a place of welcome. Many mosques even invite people who are not Muslims to come and see or to share a meal at night.
Really? They share their evening meal with everyone?
Often, yes. It's a time of giving. That is another big part of this season, giving to the poor and sharing food with others.
Wow. So fasting makes you hungry and then you share your food. That is very kind.
It is. It teaches people not to be selfish.
I think I understand fasting meaning in English much better now. It's not just not eating, it's sharing and thinking.
You are exactly right, John. I'm so glad we're talking about this. It makes the world feel a little smaller and friendlier when we understand these words.
I agree. It feels very calm just talking about it. The idea of a quiet mosque with soft carpets and people praying together, it sounds very safe.
It is. It's a very safe and holy place for many people.
Aha. So let's look at these words one more time to make sure I remember them. Fast, no food while the sun is up. Pray, talking to God 5 times a day. Mosque, the peaceful building with the carpets.
Perfect. You are a fast learner, John.
See what you did there? Fast learner? Very funny, Emily.
I couldn't help it. But really, these words are the keys to understanding a lot of what happens during Ramadan.
It is interesting how one word can mean so many things, like fast. I will never look at that word the same way again.
That's the beauty of language. We use simple words to talk about very big feelings.
I wonder, when people are at the mosque, do they stay there all day?
Some people stay for a long time to read or to think, but most people come for the prayer and then go back to their work or their families. But on Fridays, it is very special. Many people go for a big prayer in the afternoon.
Oh, like a special community day.
Exactly. It's the most important day of the week for them.
I see. This is all very helpful. I feel like if I meet someone who is fasting now, I can say something kind to them.
That's the best part of learning. It helps us be kinder to each other.
Yes, kindness is a word we all know, no matter what language we speak.
That is very true, John. That's a perfect way to think about it.
So what are we going to talk about next? I feel like there's even more to learn about these traditions.
Well, we have covered the main words, but there are some special things people say to each other.
Like greetings?
Yes, exactly. Like how we say Merry Christmas or Happy Birthday. They have special words for this time, too.
Oh, I want to learn those. It would be so nice to say the right thing to a friend.
We will definitely get to those. But first, let's take a little breath and think about how these words, fast, pray, and mosque, all connect. They are all about bringing people closer together and closer to their faith.
It really is a complete circle. The fast makes you think, the prayer makes you connect, and the mosque gives you a place to do it all with others.
You described it perfectly. I think our listeners are really going to enjoy how simple and beautiful these ideas are.
I hope so. I'm certainly enjoying it. It feels like a very warm conversation.
I'm glad, and we're going to keep this warm feeling going as we move into our next part.
Aha, I'm ready when you are, Emily. Let's keep going.
Before we move on, let's just remember that if anyone listening is new to these words, it's okay to take it slow. These are big ideas in small words.
That's a good reminder. No need to rush, just like a slow sunset before the evening meal.
Exactly, a slow, beautiful sunset. I understand, John. It is definitely hard to go without water, but people who do it say it helps them think about being kind and being thankful. It is a very deep feeling.
I like that. It is more than just food. It is about the heart, too.
Exactly. Now, because we are learning Ramadan vocabulary for beginners, I want to practice these words with you. And you, at home, please practice with us.
Oh, I love this part. I want to make sure my tongue and my mouth say the words correctly.
That is the best way to learn. We will go slowly. This is like a coffee shop chat where we help each other. I will say a sentence, and then, John, you repeat it.
I am ready. I'm listening closely.
Okay, let's start with the word fast. Remember, we are talking about the fasting meaning in English for this special time. I fast during the day.
I fast during the day.
Very good. Let's try it again. Try to feel the word fast in your mouth. I fast during the day.
I fast during the day. It is a short word, but it feels strong, Emily.
It is. It is a strong action. Now let's add a little more. I fast because it is Ramadan.
I fast because it is Ramadan.
Excellent. You sound very natural. How did that feel for you at home? Take a breath. It is okay to be slow.
Yes, take your time. I have to tell my brain to slow down sometimes.
That is perfect. Now let's look at our next word. It is pray. This is one of those Islam words easy to learn, but very important.
Pray. P-R-A-Y, right?
Yes. In Ramadan, people pray many times. They talk to God. It's a quiet, peaceful time.
I see. It's like a conversation with the heart.
That is a beautiful way to say it, John. Let's practice the sentence. They pray together at night.
They pray together at night.
Good. Again, they pray together at night.
They pray together at night. Oh, I like the sound of that. It sounds very friendly.
It is. Praying together is a big part of the community. Now, let's try one more for this word. I want to pray in the morning.
I want to pray in the morning.
Perfect. You are doing so well. Remember, if you are listening, you can pause the audio if you need more time. We are here with you.
Exactly. We are not in a hurry. So we have fast and pray. What is the third word, Emily?
The third word is mosque. This is where the mosque meaning becomes very clear when you see the building. It is a place for prayer.
Mosque. Mosque like mosque?
Yes, exactly. The UE at the end is silent. Just say mosque.
Aha, mosque. I like that. It sounds like a solid place.
It is. Let's try this sentence. The mosque is very beautiful.
The mosque is very beautiful.
Yes. Let's try another one. Many people go to the mosque.
Many people go to the mosque.
You know, John, the mosque is often very full during this time. People meet there.
Oh, so it is like a community center too?
In many ways, yes. It's a place of peace. Let's try a longer sentence now, combining our Ramadan vocabulary for beginners. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
They go to the mosque to pray.
They go to the mosque to pray.
Wonderful. Let's try the other one. They fast and then they pray.
They fast and then they pray.
You are a star, John, truly.
Thank you, Emily. I feel like I'm really learning these Islam words easy and fast today.
You are, and the fasting meaning in English is now something you can explain to others.
I can. I can say that to fast means to not eat or drink because it is a special spiritual time.
Exactly, and the mosque meaning is the place where people gather for that spiritual time.
It all connects. It's like a big circle.
It really is. I love how these words work together. Let's do one more round of shadowing. I will say all three key words in short phrases.
Okay, I'm listening.
To fast.
To fast.
To pray.
To pray.
The mosque.
The mosque.
Now let's say them all together. Fast, pray, mosque.
Fast, pray, mosque.
How do you feel, John?
I feel good. I feel like I understand a little bit more about my neighbors and the world.
That's the goal. When we learn words, we learn about people.
Wow, that is very true. I never thought about it that way. Learning a language is like opening a door to someone's house.
Yes, or a door to a mosque.
Exactly.
You are doing a great job at home, too. If these words are new, do not worry. You can listen to this part again and again.
Yes, repetition is our friend. I repeat things all the time when I'm alone in my car.
Me too. It helps the words stay in the brain.
So, Emily, we have practiced the words. We know what they mean. What's next for us?
Well, I think it is important to see how these words look in a real story. It helps us see the color of the words.
Oh, a story. I love stories. They make the words come alive.
They do. We are going to hear about a family and how they use these words in their daily life during Ramadan.
Oh, I can't wait to hear about Omar. Does he go to the mosque too?
He does. We will hear all about it right now.
Oh, I love this part. I want to make sure my tone is right. Let's do it. I am ready to learn more.
That is the spirit, John. Now, we have spoken about the word fast, and we touched on the mosque meaning, but before we continue, I want to ask you and our listeners something special.
Oh, is it time? Is it time for the question of the day?
Yes, it is. Today, our question is about your own experience. Thinking about our Ramadan vocabulary for beginners, here is the question. Have you ever tried to fast for a day?
That is a very good question. It makes you think about the fasting meaning in English in a real way. It's not just a word in a book. It's a feeling in your body.
Exactly, John. It is about the heart and the mind, too. So, let's look at 5 ways our listeners can answer this question. This is great practice for using these Islam words easy and naturally.
Okay, let's try the first one. Yes, I tried to fast once for a few hours, but I got very hungry.
That is very honest. Here is the second example. No, I have never tried to fast, but I want to learn more about it.
I like that. It's very curious. How about this one? Yes, my friend told me about the mosque meaning and invited me to dinner after their fast.
Oh, that is a lovely sentence. It uses the words so well. Here's number 4. I think it is hard to go without water, but it is a good way to show you're thankful.
Right. And here's the last one. I learned some Ramadan vocabulary for beginners today, and now I understand my friends better.
Perfect. Those are great examples. Now, to everyone listening at home, what about you? Have you ever tried to fast? Please share your answer with us. We love hearing your stories.
Yes, please do. It helps everyone learn together.
It really does. Now, John, we talked about fasting and praying, but we should talk more about the place where people go to do these things.
Aha, you mean the mosque. I want to know more about that.
Exactly. Let's look at that in our next section.
Talk. Have you ever visited a mosque? Or maybe you have tried to fast for a day?
That is a big question. I have visited a mosque once. It was so quiet and beautiful inside.
I agree. Understanding the mosque meaning is really about feeling that peace. We also learned the fasting meaning in English today. It is about patience and being kind to others.
Yes. And it is nice to learn these Islam words easy and slow with you, Emily. I feel much better now.
I am so glad you do. Thank you, John. It is wonderful to share this space with you and talk. And thank you, everyone, for listening to our talk on Ramadan vocabulary for beginners. It helps us all.
It was a very calm day. I feel like I learned something good for my heart.
Me too. We hope you feel peaceful today. Goodbye for now.
Bye-bye. See you next time.